Hello guys, this is Mati from SBS Co Trading, and I'm going to explain what I'm expecting on GBPCAD in the next week. Okay, this is what we have. We have something which is almost a wedge. It's a broadening wedge, as you can see, and I'm going to explain what I'm expecting the price to do in the next week. So what would sellers and buyers need to know before they place their orders on this pair? And do not forget that these videos are for educational purposes only, and any loss of funds, I will not be responsible for that. I'm doing this for educational purposes only. Okay, so this is what we have: a wedge, as you can see, with the resistance and the support line, as you can see. Then we have several horizontal lines, as you can see. We have horizontal lines, which I'm going to explain their purpose on this chart. Okay, the reason why I had to draw these lines, trend lines, is because we see price respecting several points on our support line, as you can on our resistance line. As you can see, price respected the support resistance line at this point, then next this point, following this point, and price has also been respecting our support line at this point, following a false break at this point, then several touches at this point. And our last touch, as you can see, it is at our resistance line, and from then we have never seen another touch on our support line, which would mean that the price is likely to go down from this point to our support line. Okay, I'm not saying the price will fall, but I'm just saying this in general. I will explain this in detail. Okay, the reason why I had to draw my horizontal lines, which I call demand and supply zones, is because I'm connecting important areas. As you can see, my first line, you can see a triple top at this line, which is the first point, which is this touch, following this touch, and the last touch, which happened on Thursday and Friday last week. Then we also have this trend line, which is this price respect and a breakout following a retest, which happened here, and a bounce back, which happened on this point. Then we also have the third horizontal line, which is this price respect following a breakout and several lows at this point, and we also have highs at this point and a breakout. And our last horizontal line is this price respect, which is lows on this point following highs, breakouts, lows and highs at this point. As you can see, there are several touches on this line, and we also have lows close to that line. So that's the reason why I had to connect those points on these demand and supply horizontal lines. So what I'm expecting next week is that, as you can see, our Friday candlestick, let me zoom in. Our Friday candlestick is something similar to a morning star candlestick, which would signalize a bounce back from the current demand and supplies online. As you can see, as I have said, we have several touches at this line, this touch, and this touch. It means it's been 3 times price failing to break that point. And if the price breaks this horizontal line, following a retest, it means we are going up. But then this has not happened yet. We are still below this line, which means we are expecting the price to bounce back from this point. So sellers would need to protect the price from breaking this point and maybe support the price to bounce back from this current point back to this horizontal line, as you can see. So this is what I'm expecting to the price to happen in the next week. So if the price bounces back from this point to this horizontal line, we are expecting the price to respect this horizontal line as it has been respected in the price in the previous price actions. So the price would need to come to this horizontal line. Maybe if it fails to break it, it will bounce back from this horizontal line to back to this horizontal line. And if the price breaks this horizontal line, it would mean that maybe it follows a retest. Then, sorry, let me indicate it correctly. I'm saying if the price breaks this horizontal line from this point, if it breaks this horizontal line, it would mean that the our support line is exposed, so which means price would need to drop again to our support line. And if the price breaks our support line following a retest, then the price would fall and respect and exposes this horizontal line. If it closes below it, it would retest and continue to this horizontal line, as you can see. And every time when the price fails to close below this horizontal line, it means there is the highest probability is that the price will go up. So you need to understand the candlesticks as we go. That's so you need to understand these lines. If the price breaks the first line, retesting it, it means it's exposing the next line. If it closes again, if it breaks it again following a retest, it means the price is exposing the following line. So from this current point, in I'm expecting the price to fall from this point. Sellers are expecting the price to fall from this point to this horizontal line. Then maybe since our last is on our wage, as you can see, price has been respecting these points and these lows on our support line. Then our last touch happened on our resistant line, which would mean that the price would also need to come back and respect our support line around maybe this area in the following weeks. So you need to keep in mind all that before you place your orders, that if the price fails to close above this horizontal line, if it fails to close above this horizontal line, we're expecting a rebound back to this horizontal line. Then closing below it would expose our support line on this wedge. Then we are going to talk about what will happen when the price breaks this wedge. So help trading, guys. If you have any challenge or any query or any comment, you are free to comment in the comments section. And do not forget to subscribe to my video tutorials so that you receive these tutorials every day. And if you have any challenge or any request, you can contact me on my email or on my WhatsApp number or on my Facebook. I will put the links in the description of the videos. And do not forget to join my WhatsApp group and my Telegram channel so that you receive the updates of these videos every day. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good time in your trading.